today we got to tackle an issue that continuously is being exposed, and it's a good thing that it's being exposed now because I think that this is going to open up a lot of doors for individuals. So sexual assault is being exposed now in Hollywood. We've already talked about Harvey Weinstein. We've talked about other individuals, and now to the forefront is individuals like Kevin Spacey, the comedian Louis C.K., and
terrible.
also, yeah, definitely terrible. And Ari Gold from Entourage, I forgot his actual name.
Jeremy Piven, one of them. Jeremy Piven.
Yep, Jeremy Piven. So first of
It's
all,
a
we want
lot
to
of
think
people. It's crazy.
Steven Seagal.
It's just been a floodgate. It's like an epidemic. But it kind of, even though it wasn't true, it came out to be he's not guilty. But it started for Bill Cosby, man.
Nah, it definitely did. And so, with that being said, first of all, we want to thank every victim for having the courage to come forward and be able to share what happened, because that takes a lot of courage nowadays. I know a lot of times.
Women.
Yes, definitely, men and women, because I know Terry Crews said that he's about to go through litigation as well.
Oh yeah,
criminally
the kid from Stranger Things, like he just left his manager, and some kid from Disney left their manager with him because they were saying the manager was making sexual passes at him. I think the boy is only like 14 years old, which is crazy.
Wow.
Like it's no one safe. Like the range is like from 12 to 60 something. Like it's crazy.
So let me ask you this. Nah, definitely, yeah. So let me ask you this, Sam. What does this mean now for Hollywood going forward?
I mean, it means people going to have to be on their P's and Q's. Is it going to stop? I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, Hollywood is magic. It's a spell. We always want to be seduced to it. As long as the blockbuster movie's out, people's going to pack the theaters to go see it. People going to wait till it come on Netflix so they still get their digital downloads and their streams, and people going to Redbox it. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, if it's a great movie, people are going to watch it. So, but the sad thing about it is, this has been going on for generations. Like, you hear interviews with, like, Gary Coleman was like, people used to get invited to parties back then. He had some weird interview in the 80s. It's been going on for decades. I'm happy people are coming out the woodwork now speaking on it, because something has to be done about it.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And, like, most of the people are going through it. They're not little names, you know what I mean? You got a lot of people coming out, like, as far as women. Like, even, like, Jenny McCartney came out saying Steven Seagal sexually harassed her, which is crazy. That's, probably 20 years in the making. So it's been going on for a long time. It's sad.
I mean, well, to me, what this means for Hollywood is now I feel like there are going to be more equal rights for women. By these women coming forward and having the... Yeah, I mean, which should have been the entire time, but, I mean, let's be real. That's not what was going on. These producers were using their power that they had to say, hey, you know what, you want this movie part, you got to sleep with me. You have to do this. So it'll definitely be more...
You can tell by pay, too. The pay scale
pay.
is, like, really different. And I believe, like, women be putting on stronger roles in most movies, which is kind of crazy. But they ain't the $25 million per movie type actresses.
Nope, it's very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, let's get more in depth into it. Like, with Kevin Spacey.
He's not safe. That's crazy.
Yeah, and even, what's his name? No, it's fine. And what's the guy who played in Major League? What's his name? The pitcher?
Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen was put on blast too. So Corey Feldman had a friend, well, a childhood friend that was in movies with him, who actually died from an overdose.
Corey Haim or
And
something like that? I forgot his
yeah,
name.
Corey Haim. Yep, something like that.
Yeah,
Corey Haim, whatever it is. His last name is Haim. And they were
yeah.
telling his story how he had met Charlie Sheen, and he was 13 and Charlie Sheen was like 19 or 20 at the time, and Charlie Sheen had convinced him that, hey, for it's normal for the older men to sleep with the younger men, like it's fine. And so what they did was they literally went behind some trailers and they were shooting the movie Lucas. And Haim and Charlie Sheen had some marijuana, and then he began sodomizing Haim like in between the trailers. And then Haim said, after they were done, Charlie Sheen basically just gave him the cold shoulder and didn't want anything to do with him. Years later, I think when Haim was about 22 or 23, Sheen came back into the picture and they indulged in sexual activity again. And then after that point is when Haim was just like, you know what, I'm done, I'm over him. But Haim initially was heartbroken because he felt like that he was used by Sheen. But it's a lot coming out. Louis C.K. Exposing himself to fellow comedians that were on tour with him, fellow female comedians that were in the room with him. They said that, hey, they thought that it was a joke, but when he asked them, hey, can I get naked in front of you all and can we sleep together? They thought that it was a joke. And they continued, drinking their alcohol. And they said, yeah, he had stripped naked and just started like masturbating in front of them. And they immediately got up and just left. And even with Kevin Spacey and molesting the young boy. And first of all, I got to call him out for trying to use the LGBT community. Like, come on. Okay, being gay has nothing to do with taking advantage of someone sexually. It just doesn't. And it's sickening and it's sad. And I'm going to be very clear right now on the Too Much Show. We don't care what your sexual preference is. That's not the issue. The issue is that this man committed a wrongful act by taking someone's innocence and then tried to lean on the LGBT community to basically be his savior. Oh, I realized that I was gay. I'm coming out. I'm a gay man. That has nothing to do with you sexually assaulting or raping a young man. It doesn't.
Yeah. That's a 2-time Oscar winner, ladies and gentlemen, that did that too, by the way.
Yeah.
The Academy voted him twice to win this award, so.
Yeah. But you know what, though, Sam? Go ahead. What?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, Harvey Weinstein, man, I just can't get over it. It's more than 70 women. You talking about women like Gwyneth Paltrow and Angelina Jolie, amongst many other women. Yeah, many other women who's A-list, and, it's been going on for, like they said, years. It's been going on for years. He's been making
decades
and all this.
Mhm.
Man, it's wow.
I mean, but when you think about it,
that's what power do to you, though.
Yeah, but here's what I have to say as well to add on to that. Sam, when we look at movies like Porky's Revenge and Revenge of the Nerds, remember when the guy dressed up like he was the girl's boyfriend to have sex with her? And even in Porky's Revenge, them, poking holes in the wall. And even like when we were children and in elementary school, you go running back, grab a girl's butt or, to let her know that you like her. So the question, so, I mean, well, it's not really a question. It's more of a statement. It's some people not knowing any better, but part of it is like just growing up in like a rape type culture. You know what I mean? Like when we say rape culture, we don't mean like physically holding a girl down and taking it from her, but guys need to understand that with this sexual assault thing, it's a lot of things that we do that may make women feel uncomfortable, and it's not okay.
Not at all.
And I sit back and I look at, things that I've done when I was younger, walking by, grabbing a girl by the butt or making inappropriate comments And I see guys today now doing that. I see guys purposely getting girls drunk, even if they don't put a roofie in it. They just keep buying the girl drinks to, alter her judgment to end up, sleeping with that woman. Like, I'm sorry, that's like a form of sexual assault to me. When you're not drunk, but the girl is like super drunk to the point where she can't really make decisions for herself.
Oh, she inebriated? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, it's one of those things where, rape culture has been all around us, but it's been subliminally all around us for a while, and we just haven't noticed it.
You've been steadily participating in it blindly. That's what I mean. It's the spell. It's magical out there. Regardless, they will overcome this. Hollywood will overcome this, regardless, sad to say.
Yeah, no. I'm not. So when I say, like, what does this mean for Hollywood? I don't mean, like, I don't think movies are going to take a hit. But what I do think is, like, now female workers are going to get more equal opportunity situations.
And they should. Definitely. You watch recent movies like Hidden Figures. That's an all-time classic. That's basically an all-female lead cast. Amazing.
Wonder Woman. That was an amazing movie.
That's probably one of the best superhero movies in the past decade. It's up there.